welcome to Titanium Talar's Tarot, and today I will be doing a what will I be doing? what should you be paying attention to due to your intuitive style this week, alright? So for this, I'll be using some concepts from Superconscious Education brought to us by Chris Duncan. I will also be using the Universe Has Your Back by Gabrielle Bernstein deck, and with that being said, let me just explain. I will be using a dark amethyst crystal for my foresight. And I will be using a selenite tower to cleanse the deck. Okay? Or this is to help with my foresight. Now, with that being said, my gorgeous triple Ters, let us get into the cards and concepts. So, for the insight of this week, I have a song stuck in my head, and it's she's a man-eater. You know, the new movie that Zendaya is gonna be in, the one where she's a tennis coach to boys, and she hurts herself and whatnot. Nothing from this is spoilers because it's just what I saw in the publicity reel. So that is the song that is in my mind because I just heard it today, probably. But there might be a connection between other things as well. The connection would be that of determination, persistence, perseverance, mainly. And so what I'm getting is, from what I saw in the movie, her being the main character being so driven, so competitive, and all those things. Those are manly attributes taken to the nth degree, right? But there are benefits to those things, but when out of balance from feminine things, it could really go out of hand. Alright, so that is what I got for the inside portion. Now let's get into the cards and concepts, alright? So the first group of individuals I will be divining for are the Perfectionists. The individuals who intuitively know how things should be done in order for them to turn out great. So, please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Perfectionists, please come forward and share what should they pay attention to due to their intuitive style this week. No, that's not it. Pay attention to. So please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Perfectionists, please come forward and share what should they pay attention to due to their intuitive style. And you got, it's in the reverse. Okay. When I focus on my inner light, I see the world through the lens of love. Interesting how I opened up by saying dominatrix, controlling, and all those things. And those attributes are mainly related to the male, to male energy. They could, when out of balance, they could be that they could stem from fear, right? Why are you dominating the opponent? Why are you trying to control the situation? Well, to have the upper hand, right? And to be able to come out of it a winner. That's the main purpose of doing so. So, for my Perfectionists, this is just saying that just loosen your control and look at it from the lens of love. So yes, being able to manage, being able to guide, to be able to direct is good. You don't have to take it to the nth degree and make it all like controlling and like too much, too masculine. Just enough is enough. That's the feminine portion of it. being in balance is of utmost importance so that you don't derail and go off the deep end, is what I'm getting. Alright? Having these energies, masculine and feminine energies in balance is of utmost importance to be able to maintain the balance within your life. So please, God, angels, and guides, balance and equilibrium. Please come now. Okay, so that was it for my perfectionists. I'm kind of everywhere today. Anyway, so please, God, angels, and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my helpers. So now I'm moving on to the helpers, the individuals who intuitively know how things should be done. No, the individuals who intuitively know who to assist, how to assist, when to assist, and how much to assist anyone in any situation. I hope that makes sense. So the card that fell out was this card pointing towards the left, which means that it either happened in the past or you're learning this super slowly, alright? And it says, oneness is my true nature. Oneness is my true nature. So the thing that you need to pay attention to is, are you aware of this? Have you learned this? Or are you learning this super slowly? So if you, in either way, I feel like for those who've learned this already, something might come up that will challenge you, and it's kind of like a revision to see if you actually learn this lesson. You know, that is what I'm getting. It's a repeat lesson. Okay, so that was it for my helpers. Now on to my achievers, the individuals who intuitively know how to set goals and go about achieving them one by one. So please, okay, so that would be my grandfather, because that's the way he was. Always used to have goals, always to be working on something and aiming towards something higher. So please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my achievers, please come forward and share what should they pay attention to due to their intuitive style this week. Please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my achievers, please come forward and share what they should pay attention to due to their intuitive style this week. Please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my achievers, please come forward and share. And you got the more energy and intention I bring to my faith, the more fearless and free I am. The more energy and intention I bring to my faith, the more fearless and free I am. So freely and intentionally believe in something, have faith in something, and you'll see that the more you believe in it, the less fear you'll have in regards to it not working out or you not being the master of your own reality. I can go deeper on this card, but for some reason, when you are that comfortable with yourself, when you are that sure of something, the universe or God tends to comply. What this card is saying is that you are basically the center of your universe. You are the God of your universe. But we have not been taught that. We have been taught that it is outside of you. I mean, there are other energies at play in your universe, but the most important one is the God version, the God portion of you, right? We are not the gods of the universe or the multiverse, but we are the gods of our one universe, our verse. Okay, so if you think about it through that perspective, right? This universe is a multiverse in and of itself, because every one of us, every being, every planet, every star, every single thing has a universe of its own. That means that this universe is actually a multiverse. My mind has just been blown. I don't know about you guys, but mine mind has definitely blown to smithereens. Whoa. We are in a multiverse within a universe. Holy shit. Everything is happening at once. Let me just say. It's like my mind is like pop rocks right now. It's just going. Everything is like combusting at the same time. Like, holy shoot. Okay, so that was it for my achievers. Alright. Now, on to my individualists. The individuals who intuitively know how to, or should I say, what to put in the center of attention, how to keep it there, for how long, for what aim, what purpose, and so on and so forth. So please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message. Oh my God, my mind is still going, what did I just discover? Oh my gosh. Please come forward and share. What should my individualist pay attention to just their intuitive style this week? Too many cards. Too many cards. Dang. That just makes me think of the chaos, the seemingly disorderly chaos in the universe, which is seemingly disorderly, but is very orderly because it is contained within God, within the universe, within the multiverse. What? Like I said, everything is happening all at once. My mind just blew like pop rocks yet again. Holy shoot. So please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for the individualists, please come forward and share what should they pay attention to due to their intuitive style this week. Please, God, angels, and guides. And you got, my happiness is a direct reflection of my level of faith in the universe. What was I saying in the Achievers? If you use your faith and intention, okay, you will be, if you put more energy to faith and intention, you are going to be more free and live fearlessly. And this is just saying my happiness is a direct reflection of my level of faith in the universe. So if you utilize faith, faith is a very powerful thing. When you believe, right, that what you want is coming, not just know, but know and believe that what you want is coming, okay? The universe has nothing else but to comply. There's no other way. The universe has to answer your call because you know to you it's a fact. It's done. It's a done deal. You no longer have to do anything about it because it's already, the order has been sent to the Amazon of the universe. It is done. It is on its way. All you need to do is be patient. I hope that makes sense. Okay, so that was it for the individualists. Now on to my investigators. The individuals who intuitively know what to research, where to research it, how long to research it, with what aim and what purpose. So please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my investigators, please come forward and share what should they pay attention to if they're into style this week. Please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good. Who has a message for my investigators? Please come forward and share what they pay attention to due to their intuitive style this week. Please, God, angels, and guides. And you got the presence of love will always cast out fear. The presence of love will always cast out fear. Now, what this is reminding me of, when you have love for the world around you, you will think of things that you would not have thought of if you were in fear. Okay, so I've had there's someone in my group, in a group of people I spend time with, we're comfortable together, all right? We're comfortable together. And this individual is Latino, okay? And generally, Latino individuals tend to be, people from that corner of the world tend to be more touchy-feely, tend to be more liberal in their movements, tend to be more, like, they are not shy from being more open and expressive type of thing, right? So, certain things happened which might have scared some people off, but knowing what I know and having appreciation for the cultural differences that we all share, I was not like deterred from this. I was actually, okay, I get what this means, but if I did not have that understanding, that love, that like acceptance of others, I would not have been so open and like allowing things to happen as they did. I hope that makes sense. Okay, so that was it for my investigators. Now on to, well, which would mean that for my investigators, yeah, so basically have love, come from a place of love, and you will see that you'll be able to understand more of what is happening around you than you might expect. Okay, so please, now on to my loyalists, the individuals who intuitively know how to be loyal to something, how to get others to be loyal to it as well, and so on and so forth. So please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good, has a message for my loyalists. And you got a follower number 1, but it's this card, and this card says, I surrender to a power greater than me. I was going to say greater than mine. It's actually greater than me. Haha. Okay. So, please, when you are in front of something difficult, just surrender to a power. Like, surrender to God. Be like, listen, God, I need your help. I cannot handle this by myself. Please come to my assistance. Help me with this. I need your help. Technically, God will. Sometimes it won't come in the shape that you would expect it to come in. And generally that's because God, okay, had a specific reason for you, for putting you through something. Alright? And so that was mainly to teach you something and to make you stronger. So sometimes you need it for obvious reasons, other times you might not need it for obvious reasons, but the universe, God always knows what's best for you. Keep that in mind, okay? So in between takes, alright, my mind was like, kind of like, imagine if we are if our universe is in a multiverse, which is a universe who is in a multiverse. I mean, the possibilities are endless. So I'm like, whoa, this is huge. I don't know if you realize, but if, my goodness, we can go down this rabbit hole. I mean, now I understand what they mean. What they mean by rabbit hole, right? Of possibilities. And it's just, this universe is getting more and more and more expansive and more intriguing and more wondrous. If you don't believe in God, I mean, what else do you need? And then, imagine if there was a universe attached to it. If each God that exists in this multiverse, how many multiverses exist within these multiverses? My mind is just being blown right now. Right. So now, onto my enthusiasts. The individuals who intuitively know how to get others enthusiastic about something, what to be enthusiastic about, how to keep others enthusiastic about it, and for what aim and what purpose. And I don't know if you realize my eyes are kind of glazed because I'm like, holy shit. The pop rock analogy that I just used is just continually happening in my head. What? Alright. Get back to seriousness. Okay, so please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my enthusiasts, please come forward and share what should they pay attention to due to their intuitive style this week. Please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my enthusiasts, please come forward and share what their current perspective will give them. My mind is blown. I honor how I want to feel. I honor how I want to feel. So what you should be paying attention to, my gorgeous enthusiasts, is how you want to feel. In order to be able to fully take advantage of what this current moment is offering to you to do. Okay? So that is what I have for my enthusiasts. So now, on to my protectors. The individuals who intuitively know what to keep safe, how long to keep it safe for, and how to get others to keep it safe, as well as for what aim and what purpose. So you got a follower, and it says, my fearless freedom lights up the world. My fearless freedom lights up the world. Yes. Wait a minute. Perfectionists, helpers, achievers, individualists, investigators, loyalists, enthusiasts. Yes, my protectors. Your fearless freedom lights up the world. So feel like you can be yourself and protect those around you that are most important to you. And if you do that, that will just make the world a brighter and better place. Okay, is what I'm getting. Alright, so that was for my protectors. Now on to my chameleons, the individuals who intuitively know what intuitive style to use in any given situation. So, please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my chameleons, please come forward and share what should they pay attention to due to their intuitive style this week. Please, God, angels, and guides. And you got, instead of praying for an outcome, I pray for the highest good for all. This would make me think of an inclusive universe, an inclusive multiverse, or an inclusive universe, or a inclusive paradigm, or a systemic paradigm, and not a one-off thing Look at the system. Look at the entirety of it, right? Look at the whole instead of looking at parts of it. See, this is depicting a forest of a landscape, which nature that is beautiful and should be taken as a whole. Like, this picture has its systems, which means it has like evergreens, like leafy trees, evergreens, open space filled with grass, I guess. And all of that is what is necessary for this picture to look beautiful. But if you take them as a one-off separate system and you only try to work with the systems by themselves, they won't really create the entire picture. They'll just create the one system, which would not necessarily be so inclusive. It'll be very exclusive, and that exclusivity might give some pride and some name to something, but it will also take away from the beauty, because beauty is how everything comes together, looks pretty together. That is the beauty of a relationship, of a steady long-term relationship that you don't necessarily find within one-off things of that sort, right? One-off people who are alone, they're good by themselves, but if they can't mesh well with others and work well with others, what good will that do for them, their family, the world, right? I'm just extrapolating a lot and thinking, I don't know if you guys see where I'm coming from, but I mean, I'm coming from a place of inclusion, of we are all one, and being one with each other will make this world a better place. Okay? Even with the nasty bits that are also incorporated in the oneness. Okay? You can't say yes to one thing and no to the other. Everything needs to be included in the oneness. It is the entirety of us all that makes this world what it is. Okay? So that was it for my chameleons, alright? Now, my gorgeous triple tears, this is all that I have for you guys this week for this video series. If you like this, and if you'd like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below, and it'll be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description on this video and the email you can send donations to on PayPal if you feel so called. And with that being said, my gorgeous triple tears, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye.